Good morning and welcome to my deck. Yes, my deck today. I am doing something that's kind of crazy-ish. Not really crazy, but maybe it doesn't look the best. I'm just going to span over my herbs and flowers. This is lettuces and arugula that I have in a pot going to seed, and I'll collect those seeds. I'll put some tulle over them so that the birds, they have plenty to eat around here. And I leave a lot of stuff for them. And I have an orchard out there. They get plenty of fruit. So, yeah. So this is, needs water. Apparently this is some holy basil. And then this is some more, some chocolate mint and just an ice plant in there. Ficus I started from a little cutting, which I'll start more because I'm compulsive that way. And then I have some stevia that I've moved more into a semi-shade, semi-sunspot, which is what they prefer. And a little thyme in the pot with it to keep it moist. Yeah, you guys can't always listen to the tags. The tags are sometimes wrong on your plants. You know, when you buy them, they have the little tags in them. So in it will say stevia full sun. That's really not true here. Maybe in Oregon, yes, I can see that. But here, nope. Same with your ginger. Ginger needs a part shade situation. It's usually an understory plant. So they like the bright diffused light. So same with the stevia here. So I've got a couple stevias, but I've been taking the leaves. And what I'll do is I'll just move this container into one of the bins so that it can, and make the holes bigger on the bottom so it will just continue to grow. Here's what I'm doing. I know my voice sounds a little weird. I'm a little hoarse this morning. I bought I bought this one and the 3 black ones extra. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, I'll have 6 up here. This one will have a chair. I have another metal chair in the garden, like that one, kind of missing the bottom. It's perfect. And what I'll do is, like I've done with this one, this is the start of one, I'll put some, there you go. I'll put some, I've got some straw and some just some old plants in there, leaves and stuff. And I will put some more, probably I've got some paper to put in there and some food compost to put in there. And I'm going to put some native soil with worms in it in here, and then top it off with see that bag out there? That's the backhoe. I like that soil. And then what I'll do is I'll put holes in it. Like, let me show you what I've done right here. Ouch. Hot deck. This one I didn't have to drill a hole, but you can kind of get the idea. There's comfrey in this compost tea. Put there, which I'm going to cut it out a little bit more. But when I water this, it comes down into here. And granted, remember, this in here has got composted material, food compost, and my gosh, look at that. It's in there one day and growing. I never believed that you can grow more celery this way, but then I'm thinking, well, why not? So here it is. It's growing, and I don't need those big, thick stalks. I'd rather have the thinner stalks with leaves since I just love those. But anyway, my newer ones, the black with the lids, are going to go like this. See this? I haven't done anything in here yet. I put it on top of the lid. I will drill it right here in the low spot. And I'll also drill right here. Oops, I have the camera too big. I'll drill it right here and right here. I'll have a pot like that here at the bottom to collect the compost tea. And it'll go back into the plant. So I just wanted to show you the beginning stages here. So I got these at Walmart. They were kind of the last ones, $4.98, so $5. So I spent $20. I've already got all the raw materials. I've started this bin down here. See that? I'm putting out, as I clean up the yellow leaves, I put them in there. But I got straw everywhere. I've got excess straw over here. Got plenty of cleanup to do, so that's not an issue. Plus, I have plenty of food compost. And the other thing I'm doing, too, is I'm creating compost in 2 different ways. Not just on the bottom here. Right here. See? And I'll throw scraps in there as well once I plant this up. And then when I introduce the worms in here, which I'll probably have to unless this pot already has it in there, because it was on the ground, this one. And these are walking onions. These were the little walking pieces that were hanging off the top of the dead stalks here. And I just clipped them and I took them apart and I stuck them in here, and see, they're all just coming up. And this is like four days ago. So that's pretty cool. So I'll give you guys an update of what this is going to look like. I just wanted to show you, you know, I've got to replace some boards on my deck. That's not an issue. I've got the boards. I might have to get a couple more, but that's okay. I'm going to power wash it and restain it again, as I do every other year now. And there's the beginning of the bin garden. And then when that's, so the sun is already changing its course. It's interesting to me. So here it is. You can see, okay, it came up over here. And now here it is. And it's almost noon. And I want to show you something, because I noticed this yesterday. It's almost noon, and it's not on my garden yet on this side. It's on the other side, way beyond the trees. I have a whole nother half, which I am going to get ready for. I'm going to rechange everything back there, so that's going to change. But right here, this is going to change somewhat. But the shady area that I'm perennializing gets a lot of sun in the winter, but in the summertime, this isn't full sun by this time. So sun has already changing its course, which I find, well, it does that. But when you notice it, it's like, oh my goodness. So here's my project that I'm working on. And, you know, I have a window to get stuff planted. Anything what am I facing the ground for? See, it's kind of funky, but not any more funkier than me having a bunch of plants on my deck, right? So this is what we're going to focus on right now. They're easy to move, and all these trees, of course, come when, you know, when it gets cold, will be in. And I have a feeling that some of these bins are going to be just fine. Like I'm going to, through the winter, like especially with the ones I have the greens in, because I am going to plant greens in here. I'm going to replace the tarp on the greenhouse with some clear material. I do have grown in the past, and you guys have seen my earlier videos. I've had kale and collards and parsley in there in great amount, and that's pretty fun. I'll probably just get the starts already from the feed store, and I'll plant up the greenhouse in the fall, and then soon, and I'll plant, I've got some seeds started in the garden as well. So we'll see how this is going to turn out. My goal is to have lots of fresh food. I'm canning some, but as you guys know, some of the canning, like if you go to the stores right now, you can't find canning materials. And so it's kind of sad. 3 weeks ago, I bought a case of quart jars with the bands and lids, you know, regular case. And I think it was like its normal price, $13.98 or something like that. And I got it at Walmart or Ingles, one of them. And I went back last week, you know, I think I needed one more case and just for the canning, just that I needed to do for me. And nothing. So I went to 3 stores, nothing. I asked when they would have more. They said, oh, next Wednesday or next Monday, I think Monday. So I went back there yesterday to Walmart. I got the bins, but no jars. And then I said, well, let me just grab a seal meal, since I have some, you know, boxes of seal meal thingies, because my ex has the seal meal. So I just have the plasticky stuff in boxes still, not unopened. And then I bought an extra one because there was only one left. And guess how many seal meals were on the shelf? 0. 0 cleaned out. And all the boxes were cleaned out except the one more that I got. And I was just like, you got to be kidding me. So I today found a Sealy meal on online on Facebook Marketplace, and I'm picking it up today. So that'll be cool. So I can do stuff myself. But I'm going to put things in there like some of my bean soups, and maybe some of the, you know, sweet potatoes, also some of the fruit that I would normally do applesauce and stuff. I think I'm going to just freeze the apples and do it as I need it. But anyway, I just wanted to say that's what I'm up to. Here's the sweet little puppy who hangs out. This is Coda. Coda, can you look up at me? This is the blue-eyed puppy whose eyes now have turned kind of the green, yellow green, but then they have a blue hue to it. Look, he's so little. He's such a little sweetheart. He knows we love him. Anyway, I want to say thanks for watching, and please thumbs up me, subscribe. And if you guys need me to do things differently or would like to see something, believe me, there's a lot going on and I wish I could film all of it. And my goal is to try because it's fun. I like it. And a lot of people ask me about my homestead. And this is Love Wild Earth Homestead. And my business used to be called Love Wild Earth. It's now called Marantha's Garden Apothecary, Marantha's Garden Exchange and Apothecary. And I have all matters of teas, wellness teas, all kinds of CBD, and from candy to tincture to everything in between to topicals. And I'm located at the Market at the Mill, and of course my home through my home website, which I'm still working on. So I appreciate you guys' support. It's, you know, stay strong out there. Grow your own food if you can. Here's a quick, I'm doing this as an experiment also because I know it's a quick and easy way to grow your own food biodynamically, organically, to where you don't even have to, like, if you don't need to, my goal is not to go to the grocery store if I don't have to, right? So that's my goal. See that plant moving? Oh gosh, a bird just flew off of it. See it? I don't think you can see it. It just stopped. All right, thanks for watching again. I know I ramble. Love you guys, and remember to eat what you grow. All right, bye.